What's up today, my wonderful family? Thank you all for tuning in to another video. I appreciate you more than you know. Listen, what I want to talk to you about is the fact that you have to stop sitting on your testimony, okay? And this is exactly what I mean. Stop sitting on your testimony. I'm about to explain it to you. Let's just say if I'm 7 foot tall, right? And I know how to dunk the basketball, I know how to shoot the basketball, and everybody knows that I should be in the NBA, right? But for some strange reason, I won't go to practice. I won't shoot free throws. I won't work on bettering myself. Someone, or let's say I just play Nintendo all day instead of practicing. Someone may come up to me and say, hey, man, stop sitting on your gifts. Stop sitting on your talents. Stop sitting on your talents. Like, what's wrong with you? Well, listen, I'm coming to you today to tell you to stop sitting on your testimony. God has given you such a great testimony, and you need to share it with more people. Now, you may say, well, man, my testimony is not that good. Come on now. Like, my testimony is boring. No, it's not. Listen, nobody has lived with the family that you have lived with. Nobody has had the same friends that you've had. Nobody has went to the same schools as you. Nobody has walked the same path that you have walked, right? So that's why your testimony is beautiful. Never think that you are too small, little, insignificant, unimportant, or overlooked, right? You are valuable, and God has given you such a great assignment, but you have to tap into it, right, and let him use you. Now, the question then becomes, how can he use me, and what do I say? Like, how can I get comfortable talking about my testimony? That's the very next question. You know, how can you get comfortable telling people your testimony? Okay, listen, you may get some, those not butterflies. Well, I guess you could say you get butterflies in your stomach or something. Well, if you see someone that you need to talk to, right? And let's say, you want to witness to them, talk to them about the Lord. You may feel a little nervous, right? But I guarantee you, after you get past the first 5 seconds of talking to them, right, all of those little nervous jitters and everything like that will go away. The same way if you are a male and let's say you see a female that you're interested in and you strike up a conversation with them, I'm pretty sure everybody is scared at first or a little nervous. I mean, come on now. You're human. You're always going to be nervous over certain things. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it in terms of giving people your testimony. So I'm here today to help you out. I was just going to talk about, the whole time about, stop sitting on your testimony. But I believe I've already addressed that. So this part, I'm going to talk about how to feel comfortable sharing your testimony. All right. I plan for the whole video to be about the first. Sorry, I'm talking real fast over here because I know I only got 10 minutes and I got to get all this information out. So bear with me if I'm skipping over a lot of words. All right. But anyway, let's get back to the video. So, look. So this video has shifted now. All right. Here's how you can get better at talking about your testimony or ministering to people. Listen, the first thing you want to do is go get in front of the mirror. That's right. I know you might feel lame doing it. Just close the bathroom door. Don't let nobody see you in there talking to yourself in front of the mirror. All right, because they're going to laugh at you. But look, here's what you do. Get in front of the mirror. Tell the mirror, hey, how are you doing today? My name is JoJo. And then the mirror's not going to say anything back. And then you tell the mirror again, you say, mirror, you're not going to tell me your name? No, I'm just messing with you. But get comfortable talking like, hey, my name is JoJo. Oh, okay. Oh, you're from California? Cool, I'm from New York. All right, cool. Well, what brings you down this way? Oh, okay, you rode your bike down here. Oh, okay. Well, now, is that an 18 speed or 24? Oh, okay. I used to have a bike just like that, but one of my tires broke and I flipped off of it and I hurt my arm. You want to see my scratch? I got a big old scratch on my arm. Here, you see my scratch right here? Well, I got a little Band-Aid on it, so it's not really that big of a scratch. Well, I'm telling a lie. I didn't really fall off my bike. My dog, one of my dog's nails scratched me yesterday. But I'm glad I made you laugh, though. Nah, don't do that, man. Let me stop. See how I'm playing so much in this video? I done wasted 4 minutes in the video playing around. All right, let's get serious. Let's get serious. But no, I am serious about telling you, to get in front of the mirror and practice. Practice your hand movements. Practice how you're looking. Because listen, let me be honest with you. If somebody's talking to you and they're giving you a testimony or something, like practice on your facial expressions. Because sometimes you can look mean and that person can like take on that whole vibe. And they don't even get what you're trying to say because you don't even look happy. Like you sitting here talking about the Lord and you look like you about to punch somebody. Like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear about the Lord because of the expression that you're making on your face. Right? So get comfortable with your testimony. Okay. The first thing that you need to do, number one, find out what your testimony is. Get you a sheet of paper and a pen and write down some things that God has delivered you from. Write down where God has brought you from, and then stop right there. You don't have to make no long presentation. Just take a couple of points, right? And analyze them and thread them together. Tell them how you was before. Tell them what happened during it. Tell them, what church you go to. Tell them about your encounter with the Lord. And then tell them how your life is now. And then tell them how that can help them. Because they may be looking for something to hold on to. Listen, everybody's looking for something to hold on to. I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and everybody is looking for something to hold on to. Not just before the flood, right? But especially now after the flood. A large percentage of the city, including myself, everyone lost their homes, right? And I mean, you see a lot of people, everybody's looking for something to hold on to. People are a lot of people are going crazy, so, but what I can give them is the hope of the Lord, and I can still smile and say, you know what, man, we're going to be all right. And I can give them my testimony of how I got flooded out. And then they may look at that and say, well, you know what? Hold up a second. Here's another person who was flooded out. And hold up a second. He's smiling. He's talking about the Lord. You know what? Maybe I need to be happy about the Lord. And then you'd be surprised that person may end up going to church the very next day. That person may get back in their car and pray to the Lord and say, Lord, I know I hadn't spoke to you in about 5 years, but I believe that you're real now. Thank you for sending that man my way. Thank you for using him as a vessel, right? Listen, you just have to play your position. Use your testimony. Use what's around you. If I'm talking to somebody about the Lord these days in my city, I'm using the flood is my testimony. Why? Because everybody can relate to it. You see what I'm saying? Like, use what you have. Listen, do what you can. Use what you have and start where you are. All right? Don't make things harder than what it is. So I just challenge you listening to this video. Listen, stop sitting on your testimony. All these things going on in the world at your school, or I'm not sure where you're from, right? But whatever's going on around you, people need to see someone who is living out God's word. And that's what God has put you in their life for. Some people say, I can't believe I go to that school. I can't believe I'm at this place every day. Listen, if not you, then who? I know people get on your nerves. I understand. But guess what? You in the right place for the right reason. Think about it like this. If you in a pitch black room, no. Let's back up a little bit. If it's 1:00 p.m. and it's just a lot of light outside, right? And you holding a little bitty tiny candle, nobody can really see your candle. Come on now, it's light outside. Nobody can see your candle. But what if the whole world just turned black all of a sudden? Everybody would come to you. Why? Because even though it's a little bitty light, you hold that light that everybody needs. So don't stop holding up your candle. Rather if it's dark or if it's light. Listen, if it is light, it's going to come a time where it is darkness around you and people will come to you. But listen, keep that candle up at all times because God is going to use you in a major way. All right. My camera's about to cut off. I love you. It's like 8 minutes and 50 seconds. I only got 9 minutes, I believe. I love you. Listen, be sure to hit the thumbs up if you appreciate this video. What else was I going to say? Oh, comment below 16 videos in a row. I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you. Never forget that.